What up, YouTube? We back at it again. My audio levels, they're all right. Do me a favor. I'm doing some baby metal. If you're new to my channel, if you're not new to my channel, however you found yourself here, run over to Baby Metal's page. I felt like red and fire for the. I changed my lights around. It was blue, but Baby Metal's always lighting shit on fire in their shows and stuff. So I felt like lighting a fire. Um, we're looking at Monochrome. This is the lyric video. It's the most watched one, so I'm assuming I'm gonna do. You know what? Let me do this real quick. I gotta add a copyright. I have to. I'm sorry. Their stuff gets tagged and dinged and disallowed. Anyways, run over to their page, support them. If you just listen to their stuff, give it a chance, like it if you like it, subscribe. But definitely check them out for sure. And if you like what I do, like over there, comment down below. Please let me know what else to do by them, and subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. No better way to kick into gear on a Friday, diving into the weekend, than with some baby metal. For real though, I feel like that's a great Friday afternoon, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday morning, Tuesday morning. I feel like it's a good idea all the time. Let's dive into Monochrome. I should put subtitles on just in case. Okay, and we go. Didn't even let it breathe. Didn't even. Hold on a sec. I'm sorry, I was not ready for it to come in that hard. Okay, now let's go. Hold on, I gotta pay attention to visuals here. I'm sorry. So monochrome literally just means one color, right? Um, so we're using black and white. We got like ink spots, and there was something flying there. We got a tree. It looks like the rest of them are dead. Okay, tree of life. What was that little? What was that? This reminds me of, like, you ever, like, the therapist, they show you a blob of ink and you're like, oh, that looks like it looks like Mike Myers massacring a town with a machete. And then they're like, I'm gonna need some manager help over here, right? Sorry, I'll let it go for a sec. The sky decor. Okay. Okay, so that was an explosion. That's an explosion. So the thing that we saw flying initially, that was a missile or a bomb, and and then it exploded. The one tree living. The Japanese have a term for that. The tree that lives starts with an H. Help me out. I learned this shit. We just call it like living tree here, but this could be in reference to, so last, when Japan was bombed, to that effect, 1945, August 6th, August 9th, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Everybody, I'm sure, is very familiar with that. So this could be sort of a kind of a callback to that, because then you saw the little girl with an umbrella, and then you saw umbrellas floating. Sometimes they floated missiles and guns down. They did that in Russia when they bombed the Tsar. They did that. They've done it all over the place just to allow planes to sort of exit. But it could also signify, when you carry umbrellas, were used a lot post bombs, because of acid rain and ash, just to kind of keep it off of those who did survive that might have been outside the limits of the blast area. Umbrellas were used. So, or it could also signify airdropping supplies, or it could signify more missiles. There's a lot. Hold on. There's a lot going on here. I gotta wrap my brain around this real quick. you got another explosion, and you got another missile here. And you got mushroom clouds. The atom bomb is nuclear. It's done through nuclear fission, which is basically the splitting of nuclei or whatever. It's basically it's how atom bombs are created, is splitting and the energy caused, essentially. But this all looks like ash, sort of coming down here, all these little particles. Obviously, that's representative of the explosion there, and so when a blast goes off, like you see the screen right near, hence monochrome, everything turns white, right? And then when you burn stuff, if you go back and you look at anywhere there's been a bombing to this magnitude, and you look back, like even after it's done, everything is in blacks and whites. It's charred, or if it's past charred, it's ash. You look at a fireplace, you look at a campfire, when it's done burning, it's either black or white or a combination of the two. So that's essentially monochrome, meaning one color, which is why I think this is done in black and white, also to showcase black and white photos are meant to show history, right? Because black and white photography, obviously, but meant to show history in a sense that so we're looking back at the 1940s. So we're talking about, not just black and white in that sense, but black and white is also meant to depict somber, because lack of color is lack of excitement. So bringing very somber tones, as well as historical value. So interesting. And these drops of water, when they splash up, they're forming. It formed a little mushroom cloud. Did you see that? It formed its own mushroom cloud. This right here. That could signify like the acid rain, which happens post, will happen during any sort of rain after, for a time period after a weapon of that magnitude goes off. Little girl is shielding herself from, and these drops look electric. I'm sorry, by the way, I pause a lot. I try to just understand songs. This one, usually with baby metal, I want to feel it and let it play through, but I have to understand the meaning, and I'm not going to retain all this trying to understand Japanese, read the lyrics, and then take part the video. I will go back and listen to it, trust me, and I will enjoy it. Trust me, I just want to understand it first. So my apologies. And just the whole city is destroyed. The whole city is destroyed, right? And that's what happens. Nuclear warfare. That's interesting that they brought up. So this is like a flower. So after the war, because of its resilience and its ability to kind of carry on life, the flower of Hiroshima. Yes, I've been to Japan. I know a little bit. I think is the oleander for that reason, right? Also, how something explodes. I think that's what an oleander looks like, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look at this real quick. So I'll look at it later. Don't need to waste your guys' time on looking up flowers. But similarly, and it's sort of exploding, but also there's rebirth in that. So we could be looking at we could be going into the future into sort of a positive mindset of restoring beauty back into what is now completely demolished. Yeah, it even says in rainbow colors right there. So we're at least speaking on maybe positive vibes.
なくなろくの黄昏に僕らは何を見てる
Back to the tree that stayed alive. It's the one thing standing.
長い長い夜だってやがて朝は来るからモノクロの花火なら僕らは虹色で包もう世界を
So fireworks essentially are just explosions in the sky, right? But that's in reference to like somebody who might be outside limits would just see that, and then um, she was saying rainbow colors, but the song itself is monochrome. So you probably see a lot of different things during that if you're an onlooker that doesn't die. Um, but as far as everything within blast area, it would. I mean, this is a really good depiction with with just minimal kind of animation, really. Um, so we're uplifting now. Like just smile, rainbows, smiles. All right, so the flowers, whatever. So now we're turning, it's turning a new page to the song itself, and hopefully outlook in general, right? There it is. Okay, cool. I like that. That's symbolic right there. I like that. I like that at the end. Just your sort of your entryway into life. Life does exist. It's showcasing that life, up against this tree, against the deadliest of weapons. They say like within like 3 or 4 seconds, the main blast area of like a nuclear bomb, like the atomic bomb, is like 3 to 4 times the heat of like the surface of the sun. So grasp that for a second. That just completely demolishes. So anything that's standing in its wake, just nothing, wiped out. However, this tree, however it was, wherever it was, maybe call it a miracle. This tree survived, but symbolic in a way that life must go on. Not to be Jurassic Parky, but it'll find a way, right? And that's kind of what that there's tragedy, and it also could be somewhat of a metaphor for the group itself in loosely. I'm not saying that it ties in like at all, that they're comparing what they went through to a fucking atomic weapon. I'm not saying that at all. But in because that would be probably almost a little bit offensive, but to a lot of people. But more so symbolic in a way of showcasing that that anything with a goal or a will to survive anything can do it. Against all odds, this tree miraculously withstood an atomic weapon. Just like, say for example, a group of girls. It's not probably socially acceptable to do metal in sort of a poppy way, the way that they did it, and they probably got a lot of heat initially for the way that they kind of thought through their stuff and attacked stuff, but then it caught on worldwide, and lo and behold, it has appeal. So they probably went through a lot of, from what I understand, a lot of shit to kind of get to where they are. Just because anytime you do something that is outside the norm, the first reaction people are going to be is, the first reaction you're going to get for people is, that's weird. Not for me, right? Because society will always push you to. It's funny. I did a song earlier today. don't even remember. It was a One OK Rock song, um, and it was about society always pushes you to be, to be unique and to stand out. It's called stand out, fit in, I think. Uh, but they sort of force you to fit in, right? Um, so I don't know, that was just in my head because I did that song literally this morning. But um, similarly, it basically just resilience, I guess, is a better way to put that. This tree is resilient, and it will live, and it will do, it will grow as it wants to grow. So um, I might be reaching there and finding a metaphor for the band, maybe not. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. Um, I think I'm pretty close with the bomb visuals. If I'm completely off, then let me know in the comments. I'm wrong all the time, so it won't hurt my feelings. Um, but yeah, like if you like I said, let me know in the comments what to do next. Let me know if there's a better version of this. This was just the most viewed one. I usually stick with that unless told otherwise. Unless you say there's a really cool live to check out, I might do that. Probably on my own time though. Just because I don't. I hate to like double up on reacting to songs if I haven't even made it like this much into their catalog. So stuff that I haven't done that I should check out, I probably haven't seen. So definitely let me know. Otherwise, have a wonderful weekend. We'll catch you.